Oh,
All
we're
right,
live.
we are live
Wonderful.
now. I caught him singing. I had to.
Oh, yes, yes,
Welcome
yes.
to a Slice of Breadcast. It has been so long, Ojisan, since we've done this. I am so sorry for being gone last week, but again, life kicks you and takes you, and things are busy. How about you, Ojisan? How are you in your VTuber status? I heard you making an album recently.
Yeah, yes, we're on the process. We're on the meme cover song album, The Road to the Meme Cover Songs. And I did miss you last week. And I
I
realized last
know.
week was actually episode 6. So this is actually episode 7. And you may know, and the audience may know, that last week we did an intense breakdown of the most intricate, most detailed lore and trash theories of One Piece. So we went into One Piece, we went into the lore of it, we did some trash theorizing with Gold D. Roger and Im, the collusion behind the scenes.
Nice.
So I asked if you want to check that out, throw some One Piece knowledge around. Come over to the YouTube channel, Ojisan America, you see that, episode 6. And as you did reference, and we sort of collaborated on, you have a cameo in a recent song I just put out, and that's the cover
Yep.
of Neon Genesis Evangelion Cruel Angels Thesis. Cruel Angels
Please,
Thesis.
please,
The
please,
song,
please go check it out.
the
It's
pure
so good.
meme song that everyone loves. You see your buddy KennyBoulder in there at the beginning. You can even just watch it the first 5 seconds. That's all right. That's all right. You see him give a nice meme line. Wonderful stuff. He cameos as the anime high school kid shouting out to Shinji.
It is a quality episode, and obviously, I'm happy to be here because we got some cool stuff on the line here. And again, I just want to let you got the chat know that I've been working on a lot of projects, mostly with Pokemon cards,
Pokemon,
but
exactly.
recently memes. I'm making meme videos that's apparently getting some decent hits. So,
It is
uh,
the internet's most preferred content, especially
it
YouTube
really
algorithm.
is. It really is, and it's pretty wild.
But speaking of
So
Pokemon, I realized that we have several things that we've been sleeping on. It seems like the internet's been sleeping on. One of those, most notably, is Kimetsu no Yaiba trailer for season 2. It's just like the other day I
what?
appeared.
What the what trailers?
This
Oji-san?
demon slayer, slayer of demons, the Tanjiro, you
The
may know
Demon
it as
Slayer?
the one with the art style that compares to none. That none can
What do
compare
you
to.
mean?
Oh,
I still
we're
haven't seen the movie yet, by the way.
oh, I believe is it even out for English speaking audience or even available to
No,
stream?
it showed up. They released it last year during the pandemic,
Exactly.
and they
Yes.
didn't even touch it. Also, welcome chat. Welcome to a Slice of
Welcome chat.
Breadcast
Welcome chat.
with
Welcome
my
chat.
fellow co-host Ojin-san. He is a VTuber, and I'm KennyBoulder, and we're talking about anime
Er,
today.
Yes, we are the greatest personality team here to speak about anime and internet culture in the weekly Slice of Breadcast, internet's foremost
Oji-san
podcast named
is
after
the
bread.
oil, and I am the salt that makes
Exactly.
it so much more
Yes.
flavorful.
And if you want to see clips of KennyBoulder getting super salty, jump back over to my page and you'll see a specific clip from episode 5 where he gets super
Mm.
salty, and you can dive into that. However, we're talking today about some things we've been sleeping on. I can't believe we've been sleeping on that. Demon Slayer, Devil's a Part-Timer Season 2. I know that you have said in the past it's not been the cup of tea that you've most dived into, tasted, but we're going to do a quick breakdown, go see the trailer, going to talk about it a little
All
bit, but
right.
most importantly, something that's near and dear to your heart, I know. Breath of the Wild Pokemon
Oh yeah,
Arceus.
yes. We're gonna watch the trailer too. So let's start watching the
Mm.
trailer for Demon
Trailer
Slayer.
episode.
Let's get impressions. It came out a couple weeks ago, but again, this podcast is serious business, so we take our time.
We are only serious here. There's no jokes.
All
100%
right, we're
serious
starting
speedrun.
the season 2 trailer right now. So
Exactly.
wait one second.
Gonna get your live take because I know that there's gonna be some things that hit. There's gonna be some things that hit different in
Oh
this.
yeah, oh yeah.
And if
CGI.
folks don't know, season 2 is much hyped. I believe it's probably going to be the last season, depending on
Oh,
how they.
trailer's playing right now. Trailer's playing
Oh,
right now.
yes, yes,
Trailer's
yes,
playing
yes.
right now.
See what's going on there. Mm, mm, mm.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you're seeing what popping.
2019.
Exactly, exactly. Oh, it's about to hit.
Oh, the red light district. Let's go.
It's
Uh huh.
bringing all these
Uh huh.
different elements in.
Oh, fourth form. Let's go. The fourth form.
Yeah, see, it's gonna hit. It slaps. I gotta say, it slaps. The hype is slapping already.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Look at this. Look at this. And I want to get your. I mean, when we did the anime awards, we were talking about the animation, the style of animation, and how you are such an animation head. So I want to get your hot take on one, how it looks, the hype, the plot. I want to get all that. I want to get all that.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be pretty fucking good. Obviously, this anime is the first season came out in 2019 and everyone loved it. 2020 they had the movie that no one's seen so far besides like 10 people in Japan.
Mugen
And
Train.
exactly. And Kenson says we have an audience comment.
Always
The
do.
series ended all right. It was not your normal ending for sure. So
Mm.
obviously there's some stuff that's gonna happen.
Spicy.
And also I think we're gonna be here for a while. Demon Slayers ain't gonna go anywhere because the animation studio they're gonna do some cool shit. Guaranteed.
I could see there actually be a demand for maybe an original anime, maybe a spin-off, not necessarily a spin-off, but something inspired, very close to the style, the period piece.
Yeah.
I could see something coming from that. I mean, credit to animators and people behind the scenes, animation, audio, editing, all that. It is intense, hard work. Much dedication goes into it. Sleepless nights, and you can see it comes out in this.
Ojisan, spin-offs is good because the chat claims that the the manga ended a while ago. So
yes,
so obviously season 2 is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be phenomenal animation. They've been working on this since probably when COVID started, and obviously it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really fucking good.
Hopefully they had extra time and there was no animation crunch as usual, so they actually could really flesh it out.
There's always gonna be animation crunch. There's always gonna be animation crunch.
Well, I
feel like most animators and animation studios they have to do crunch. Just saying.
It's part of the culture. How is it? Is it truly an anime without the crunch?
No, absolutely not. In fact, we gotta talk about anime crunch because right now, like any product is gonna have crunch time, whether it be technology or stuff like that. And yeah, there you go. One Punch Man crunch made season 2 not great at all, and I agree. One Punch Man season 2 was fucking dog shit. It was horrible. But I will mention that One Punch Man season 1 is like a masterpiece. And the director who made One Punch Man season 1 definitely went, above and beyond their budget. In fact, I think I read something that the first season actually was more cheaper than the second season, believe it or not.
I could see they wanted to give a higher budget, but it didn't pan out because depending on how you use those dollars or yen, it's you got to use it intelligently with a strategy, one that avoids people just putting in extra time and extra content just for the sake of stretching those dollars or getting extra dollars.
I read an article that said that animators make nothing.
Exactly.
They would make like $1,200 a month.
It can get low.
And that's like the average. Can you imagine that, making $1,200 a month average?
Well, is it the keyframes and all that per frame? People can get paid. It's several frames now, and you can basically afford lunch. You could roughly say that. So several intensive frames because those take hours. Those can take hours to make.
Yeah,
it's a mess. It's a mess. That's why when you can support the creators behind the scenes. I know some folks you don't want to necessarily shell out to big companies, but think of the people behind the scenes, and if you can find a way, maybe if they do some independent work on the side, give some credit. Give some credit to them. You gotta give some credit to them.
Yes, sir. Oh, whoops, that is not. Sorry, chat.
But speaking of giving credit to those who are due credit, do you want to talk about?
What do you mean due credit?
You want to talk about the big hype, the one, the only. The Devil's a Part-Timer season 2, the one we've been all praying for. We've been all praying for this.
All right.
Hallelujah.
Here's the
Hallelujah.
news article. Ojin-san, what the fuck is the Devil's a part-timer?
Well,
Why is it
I'll give you
important?
the
Why
short.
is it getting a season 1 or
I'll
season
give you the
2?
short because it's
And
an
maybe
amazing
I'll watch it.
masterpiece.
I mean, the first season came out from 2013 to
Mm, mm,
13.
yeah.
It's taken them almost 8 years to make season 2. Why is this a big deal?
Well, one, because of the time, because it still holds up. If you look at it from season 1, it still holds up, both the plot, both the style, the characters, and I'll say it's probably more in that wholesome, not necessarily super wholesome, but the slice of life category, going in, because it is the show where the devil comes to Earth, Tokyo, and works in McDonald's and decides, hey, you know what? I prefer this. I'm done. I'm just going to work over here. I slap. It's perfect. I'm perfect at this job type of stuff. And over the course of the show, there's the antagonist / heroine, depending on whose point of view you're looking from at first. She comes over, then she gets a taste for the life, also thinking, oh, I gotta watch what the devil's doing, because I'm like a Valkyrie. Man. I'm supposed to be paying attention here, and I gotta hunt him down and make sure he don't do no bad stuff. But then he's just like, hey, yo, I like working at McDonald's. It hits different. It's rewarding. So there's a little bit that builds up, and then there's a little bit of fighting and what you say is more action. However, I did a pre-screen of this. And it looks like the action's not being hyped up. Maybe they're still building out those scenes, but there's only a few pieces in the trailer that allude to hype mode action set pieces. But I want to give you a second to pull that up. So let me know when you're ready to turn that trailer. Turn that trailer on. Let's go.
Okay, all right, it's going. We're starting it right now.
Get some of that music. Not a lot, some good trailer music. Oh, Furita. Oh, this is faster than I was waiting. Okay, that's the main character. He's working. He's living his life.
Devil.
Secondary character, the heroine.
Redhead.
Turn off that music so I can speak a little bit more clear here. And I believe she's the co-worker, and then Lucifer. No, that's not Lucifer. Was it Beelzebub?
Who the fuck's this?
That's Lucifer. That's the purple-haired kid is Lucifer.
Who's he? He looks like your typical sad. Oh, she's she. Why is she wearing a kimono? Oh man, she's kawaii.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, she has a sword.
You got every type of waifu in here, so you'll be happy. And you do have a little bit of fan service.
Oh, beach episode. I saw the bikinis.
I call that in the prior one. So we get some good fight pieces in here, but knowing animation and the process, this is probably something they did solely for the trailer, and they'll expand on it in the show. And it looks like they're going to be going into a little bit more of the backstory, so that's going to be interesting.
What the fuck's this? Why are they fighting now? What's going on?
That's what the question. The trailer is posing viewers who know the first season a question. Like so naturally they are enemies. But on Earth they become friends. So why are they fighting? Exactly. That's exactly what we're diving into apparently this season.
This shit makes no fucking sense. I love anime, but again, I am coming from not seeing a single episode of this. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? If I watch the first season, I'll probably have a different opinion of this. I'll probably be more excited, more hype.
You might watch it
right now.
You might watch season 1 on like 2 times or 1.5 times speed.
Oji-san, this is reverse isekai. This is what it is.
Yes.
It's reverse isekai. It's basically bringing fucking characters who are fictional, and it's like, okay, now you are real characters. You work at McDonald's. You're now real people now, with real lives, with real objectives, real relationships.
You have to pay rent.
Have fun.
Exactly.
It's fucking isekai, but reverse, dude.
That's one reason why it's so great. It flips the notion of isekai on its head. It's amazing.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
So I will say this is important because this dropped out of nowhere. It's like no one knew. So the important aspect here to consider is what other shows that the internet's been clamoring for years. As you pointed out, this has been gone for 7-8 years now. But there are a ton more shows. And I know the internet. I know the Reddit boys have already been popping off over is No Game No Life going to get another season?
Yeah.
But I want to pose that question to you. Let it trickle in your head. Are there anything that you would think of? Now I know some folks have been saying like Harumi, that whole show, that whole series. But I also pose this to the chat, to the viewers, now and in the future. What else? What else are we looking for? What else are we looking
Hands
for?
down, Nozaki-kun deserves a second season because you know why? They literally made a fucking dub version of it, put on Netflix, literally last year in 2020.
Yeah.
And there's so much more in the manga. I know for a fact that they can build off more, and they can definitely like get a season 2 for Nozaki-kun, Monthly Girls
This is one
magazine.
thing why I was earlier saying about give a dollar to the creators and the people who work behind it, because that's in the past at least how they measured success, which is why this is so surprising, because I don't know if the merch game has been popping, if the DVD sales have been popping recently, or just over
I mean,
time they
yeah.
realized, they looked at the internet, they saw, okay, there's demand for this. They're looking at us now. They're looking at the folks online. So maybe if we meme it up. Believe in the power of memes. That's
I mean,
how. That's
yeah.
the moral of the story.
The
You
wild
meme it.
thing about this whole like thing is that it does open the question of can certain, I mean, like Fruit Baskets had a second season last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet we're gonna see more of the, oh, we're gonna make season 2 of various animes from like, ages gone past and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I could
So
see. Now I know some people. Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf has been, I think, a season 3 people have been wanting for. I could see a few things coming out.
yeah.
And it'd be interesting because if they are looking at the social sphere about the demand out there, not necessarily through sales, there could be a rising tide of the more wholesome and more maybe slice of life, because
Bullshit. No.
people need something to take
We
them out of this
Oji-san,
last
we
year.
live in a society. We live in a society, bro.
You
And this
said it.
society, everyone watches isekai. Like when we first started, this season of anime, half the shit we had was isekai. Half the shit was people, sequels and shit of isekai. So I don't think we're in the clear yet. I think we're gonna probably see more isekai bullshit before we see some actual anime quality content.
I would like this last season to have been the turning point for all that. Maybe we'll get something popping out from the light novel sphere. I don't know if there's anyone in the chat listening who's into light novels. Maybe there's something there that we've been sleeping on. Has there been anything? Maybe even if it's isekai, maybe that's something that changes up the formula a little bit. Maybe a character that has a peg leg and has an adopted daughter, and she's going to go become a huntress and becomes S rank or something like that. I know
Okay.
that's been it's been on the radar. It's appeared on the radar recently. Something like that.
Even the chat agrees with me. Even the chat agrees with me, saying that isekai is some of the most popular stuff right now. And actually, we didn't get a chance to talk about this last time, but there did come in news a couple of days ago that Anime Expo,
Yes.
one of the most premier anime conventions in America,
Big
is
sad.
gonna be not in person again.
Yeah, big sad. Big sad. I think we all can
So
feel that one. Feel that hit. It would have been great to, well, 1 to 10, maybe see some exclusive releases, because those would have been hype. You know, they would have been holding on to those. I could almost imagine if AX was still going on, you wouldn't see Part Timer here. You wouldn't see a second trailer for it.
yeah.
I might even say if they the Demon Slayer folks, they probably talked to AX beforehand, the publishers, and they said, yeah, no, AX not happening. So they decided, let's just drop it. Let's drop the trailer. Let's get some hype going, because
I mean,
that would have got
yeah.
the hype over there.
I mean, it's coming in 2021. A lot of these anime that we've been waiting for Attack on Titan season, the last season, obviously, Demon Slayer, but like a lot of these animes, like they didn't have a chance to really show off the previews, and luckily for us, a lot of people have been watching this. I know Attack on Titan last season's been up like crazy, so, and everyone's getting hyped for fucking Demon Slayer, guaranteed. Everyone loves Demon Slayer, so.
Well, Demon Slayer has great clips. You can get the music, the visual. It just got everything for everyone. It's got good plot,
The
good
crazy thing is
lore.
that my local anime convention, Oji-san, is actually doing it in person.
Wow, when is that going to be?
That's gonna be in September, NDK. So It's happening.
Well, if you're going in September, anyone in the audience, and you want to cosplay as your favorite VTuber uncle, I will approve of that. You can go in my yukata form. You can go in my Slav jacket form. So there's a little bit of everything for everyone. Haha. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to
Ah.
cosplay KennyBoulder, feel free. Just gotta yell at people and tell them that anime is bad and that isekai sucks.
And say "Ree" a lot.
Say a lot of reading.
Ree.
But like it's crazy that we're here. And I get it. AX is in July and
Yes.
DK is in
Yes.
September. There's 3 months apart, depending on the
Yes.
vaccinations, all that
Yes.
stuff, stuff that we cannot control because we're just podcasters.
Yes. Yes. No way we control it. However, you know what we can control, and you know what especially the audience can control, is who
What?
attends conventions. So I may have said this in the first episode, but I'm going to say this again. If you want your favorite Hello Kitty Samurai and Sailor Moon cosplayer, KennyBoulder, to show up at NDK, be invited. I'm just saying, conventions look to those who write in. They look to the audience who writes in. They say, who do people want? Who do people want? Let's book them. Let's get them in. And if you write in a lot, if 100 or so people write in a lot, maybe spoof some emails, make fake emails. I'm not saying do that, but if people write in, they may reach out to you. So, audience, use that meme magic power to get KennyBoulder as a formal guest to NDK. That is the task we have to resurge from the last year to come out.
And if you're
stronger.
watching this, keep it in mind, we are small, not subscribers. We're small streamers.
Yes,
so
only 2 million.
support.
Only 2 million followers.
Yeah, only 2 million. Whoa. We have a question from the audience. We have
Yes.
a question from the audience. The question is, what do you think about the controversial stuff surrounding Please Don't Bully Me, Nagatoro, since they're making anime out of it? Okay,
I had a
all
feeling
right.
this would
Happy
come up.
hitters.
All right.
Okay, we gotta put up the trailer real quick because we got
Well, it depends on
let's
what
go.
controversy, because there's a lot of fake controversy that people just like to make noise about.
Is there an actual trailer? Is there
I
a fan trailer?
Well, I mean, you
I
know
don't
it,
think there is.
but you know what it is.
You know it though.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
It's another one of these kohai is bugging senpai type of. It's like Uzaki-chan. That is all this. It's just funny jokes.
It's lewd and
No, it's not.
I think it is. What the fuck you mean?
Why would you?
She's making some weird ass faces.
I don't know. You have to look at the context.
Yeah. Oh wait. The issue that chat's saying is it's about the artist. I'm not familiar with it, honestly. In fact, my opinion of this is very much the fact that it's uneducated. I don't know. I see your faces on the memes, and I'm like, this.
So
this,
how about
this
this?
anime figure is smug as fuck.
Go quickly Google the author with your safe search off and private browser on, and I'm gonna vent for a second while you search for that, because we have to.
Why?
Okay, the author. I believe they have produced some off-brand material in the past. Off-brand.
This sounds like porn.
Off.
This sounds like absolute porn.
I would never know. But you can Google that. I'll let your search history figure that one out.
I'm not gonna Google this.
But is that what the chat's referring to? Is that what the chat's referring to? Because
I think so.
it's author, but it's a different show entirely. It's a different genre. It's a different. What would you say? Audience.
It's fucked up shit. Okay.
I mean, it's not redo the healer.
I'm not interested in fucked up shit. I'm more like a shonen guy. I watch shonen, but obviously, you'll have people like you mentioned it. I've heard the controversy about redo healer with all the really like actual sexual harassment shit, and I'm the R word, and it is not my cup of tea. I don't watch that shit.
No, not that. That is definitely not only age gate, but definitely content gate. That like, I mean, if the internet is supposed to be uprising about anything, it would be that.
I mean, again, I feel like that for the most part, a lot of the anime that I consume as a consumer is usually not the stuff that is controversial. But looking at this Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro san or whatever, it sounds like this is gonna be another anime of like controversy. And I get it. There's also the other anime with the the smug blonde chick with like
Uzaki-chan.
really really big boobs. Yeah.
Uzaki-chan. Yeah, that was just playful jokes and slice of life type of humor. There was
Oh
nothing.
wait. Here's the
there was nothing wrong.
controversy. Here's the controversy.
Yeah.
The controversy is about her race, which is her race, which the cat thinks is kind of stupid. Dark versus light skin. I think people are trying to make a cancel culture thing around it. All right. Well, in that case, I mean, there's very like if I want to be honest with you, there's like no diversity in anime. Like
That's true.
you know,
I mean, it comes
to-
from the audience that it was primarily for. So I mean, there's a little bit of
Yeah.
reflection in that.
I mean, there's some diversity in recent anime, like Carol and Tuesday, they had people of color, but like this to me, I don't think if that's it, that's not controversial.
Yeah, here's because I knew that was going to be part of it, and the short answer is people can get suntanned, for one, especially people who are in swimming club.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That's just a fact of life. People trying to say, "Oh, that's not what you're supposed to have. You can't represent that. You can't represent tanning, and you can't represent being out in the sun." Or is it because they think Japanese people can't, and then they're trying to? It's a whole.
Man. Chat's grilling you right now, bro.
No, they're 100% supportive of me.
I will say this. Obviously, the cancel culture around it is silly because I think you can draw people of color. That should be fair.
Yeah, you can.
And I get it. This is an anime that, in my opinion, looks lewd as fuck. But I don't think you should cancel it. I mean, does it have the shit that happens in Redo Healer? Probably not. Is it uncomfortable and weird and silly? Probably. I don't know. These are tough questions for us, Ojisan.
Well, it's because the question has no basis. It sounds like.
I mean, there is no question. The topic is if what do we think about this controversy?
There's no controversy.
Exactly. I don't think there's a controversy.
No, the age of something being controversial or famous just because you talk about it a lot, it's no more. Let's talk about some real stuff.
I mean, if the artist made some fucking not safe for work stuff, and he made a very popular thing that's very lewd, I'm not surprised. Oji-san?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad to hear. All right, we have one topic left before we end our podcast for the night. And what is that going to be, my guy?
Is the most lewd thing ever, and that's Pokemon. Because degenerate fans out there, we know what you do. But you know what's not degenerate is open world games like Breath of the Wild, but bringing it to reinventing the framework of Pokemon games.
God, fucking trailers, dude. All right, 1 second. I'm opening the trailer up right now.
No, this is good stuff.
Pokemon Legends. Arceus. All right, here we go.
So now, you may know Arceus is like the god Pokemon, apparently, of everything. So that's what's named after. It's going to be interesting. And this is set, or it's reminiscent of the Meiji era in Japan. So it's going a little bit back in time to late 1800s, early 1900s, you could say.
It's Mount Fuji.
That's not Mount
the
Fuji.
music. Music's good.
Unless they completely go super far south.
Ninja.
But I think we can welcome one style, visually, the time period, playing up with the formula a little bit, and it sounds like there's going to be some good lore. Now, can Pokemon attack you as a trainer?
Probably.
That's going to be something that's outside of Nintendo's typical audience. Because you're going to have a Gyarados do bite on the trainer. Gyarados bite ain't going to be looking pretty. Although the selection of starters
Oshawott.
kind of welcome the variety. Welcome the variety there.
Osh went all the fucking way, y'all.
So that's definitely something we're going to see more of. Going hype is going to build over. I can only say
Oh,
that.
there's more. There's more. It's my bad. My bad. My bad.
There's just a little bit at the end teasing Arceus. So it sounds like that Arceus there might have a little bit to go on with the plot and elements that will tie into Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I
I mean,
believe
they're
that
also remaking Diamond and Pearl as well.
exactly. It's called a segue, and I'm really good at them. It sounds like.
I'll be honest. I never played Diamond and Pearl, so I will play the remake.
The remake looks good. It's got a nice style that it's not the full body 3D characters that we've got in recent ones, but it looks like more the chibi ones. So it's got a little that nice quirky cute style.
Absolutely, Oji-san. All right, let's go back to the dojo. We gotta wrap it up,
Bring it
of
back.
course.
Bring it back. Yes.
We're going back to the dojo.
But
and
before we wrap up,
conclude.
I wanna one give you a moment to plug what else is going on, and since it's Pokemon related, please give me a quick, short summary or elaborative summary if you want on how your progress learning how to properly pronounce Pokemon names is going.
I thought we were talking about Shining Fates. First off, my pronunciation of Pokemon is amazing.
Mhm.
If you have any doubt, go look at it and have fun.
Go watch his
Second
VODs.
off,
Go watch his VODs.
I will talk about this, but basically, a new series of Pokemon cards came out recently called Shining Fates, and Shining Fates is literally fucking lit right now. Everyone is after Shining Fates, and chat says I speak garbage. I do not speak garbage. That is a lie.
Like
Look
earlier,
at the
I said
videos
the chat
and
agrees with me
and see
100% on
yourself.
everything. No.
So
I
right
mean,
now, I just want to give you an idea. A
yes.
Shining Fates box. This box should go for $49. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. This is the premium stuff.
Mhm.
Let's go find the Elite Trainer box. Wait, no.
And we're talking about
Sorry,
the
one second.
English version of the cards.
Yeah, the English version stuff. So the English version stuff here. See this. This is supposed to go for $49. Okay. Right now, people are selling this shit for $129. They're literally selling this shit for twice the amount of money. Pokemon cards. And by the way, I'm gonna make a video about this as well. That's gonna be out probably the next few days as well.
Expose it.
And yeah, and you know, again, it's gonna be horrifically depressing because you know I collect Pokemon cards because I open them, I stream them, I collect them. But the scalpers have made this hobby virtually impossible to get into or to even buy shit now because it's not about us anymore. It's about who can make the most money, and everyone's losing right now, so it's awful.
So it sounds like you don't try and make money off these. You save them. Are you Pokemon Diamond Hands?
I am Pokemon Diamond Hands.
Diamond
I keep the shit. Do not sell. Diamond Hands for life. All right, let's go back to the dojo real quick.
Wonderful. Yes.
Let's go.
And to the audience,
We're back in the dojo. Also, welcome again. If you're joining, right now, we're about to conclude our podcast, but this is the Slice of Breadcast. We talk about all things anime related. Let's go.
Slice of Breadcast is the foremost podcast on the internet about anime and internet culture named after bread.
So, all right. Let's conclude our discussion here. What did you learn? What did you aspire from all of our, this amazing night of coming back after a week of hiatus again?
Well, as always, the chat agrees with me 100%. They cannot deny that. They 100% agree, which is amazing because it sounds like they will also be hyped up for the new Demon Slayer, the new Devil's a Part-Timer, the new Pokemon. So thank you all for joining this trailer dive. Not necessarily super deep dive, but something to whet your appetite, you would say. Whet it.
And I will say this, chat, this is going to be a crazy year for anime. Regardless if there's conventions or not, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out. And obviously, people are still going to be watching this shit. And we got a lot of good stuff. I mean, again, check out episode 4 when we go over the spring anime. But summer's around the corner. Oh, sorry, not summer. Summer's around the corner. And I personally believe we're going to get a lot more stuff. And we're going to get a lot of big announcements. Like, probably One Punch Man. We're probably going to hear an announcement about Attack on Titan, because again, Attack on Titan is supposed to end this month. So I guarantee that they're gonna make some movies. They're gonna announce, the season's over, the final season, and they're gonna make some movies out of this stuff or spin-offs or something. So, and there's so much more that's happening, and I need to catch up on my animes really because there's still so much.
Well, as the lockdown proceeds, I hope that you all can also catch up on your anime and internet culture deep dives, keeping up with all things good in the world. But other than
Yes,
that,
and again, that's it from us. So again, please follow Ojisan. He made a recently created an album of music he sung
working
himself.
on it.
He's a VTuber. He's out there on Twitter.
Coming up
And
next is the Rude Sandstorm cover
There you go.
song of the Rude Sandstorm, the meme song
There you
itself.
go. He is incredible, and obviously,
Well, likewise,
I'm Kenny
I mean,
Boulder.
I just look who's speaking. I mean, wow.
I mean, you are our avatar of just pixels that hardly moves.
I am pixelating out the
Mhm.
degenerates so that you may shine
Sure.
and speak to us from atop the high mountain.
What are you fucking saying, my guy? But anyway, I'm Kenny Boulder, and I open Pokemon cards. I stream daily on Twitch, YouTube, and most importantly, again, thank you so much for your time for checking us out. Oji-san, any last remarks before we end it?
As always, stay toasty. And if you have any ideas or requests for upcoming content, upcoming episodes, or even follow-up comments, please send them our way. We'll be sure to take care of them.
Please give us your opinions. We post this daily. The chat is usually live on Twitch, and obviously, you can comment, tell us what you want, tell us what you'd like us to talk about, because we do this pretty much weekly, every Saturday, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So thank you so much, y'all. You have a great night.
Get the fucking robot, Shinji! Get the robot!
残酷な天使のように少年よ神話にな